Day 2, July 2nd, 1863. Welcome back to Whiskey and History. Let's get into it. General Robert E. Lee wakes up with a plan. He's tasted the possibility of victory and he's ready to seize it. This time, it's not a full frontal assault. No, he's going to split his forces, hitting the Union hard on the left and right flanks. Man, he's daring, calculated, and ready to risk it all. The stakes are higher than ever. So, let's raise our glasses to bold decisions and even bolder flavors. That morning, the air was thick with anticipation and humidity. You could almost feel the tension crackle as Lee's generals got into position. On the southern end, General Longstreet was preparing his men for battle and also getting them ready to charge a place that would soon become very infamous. Little Round Top. Now, if you were standing there on that rocky hilltop, you would be surrounded by dense woods and uneven terrain. A natural fortress or a prospective death trap? I'll let you be the judge of that. The Confederates, they surged forward, wave after wave, but the Union, they held the line. The fighting was close, so close. You can hear the grunts and the screams. You can smell the gunpowder, and you can see the whites in their eyes. Bayonets flashed in the summer sun as men grappled. Their uniforms stained with blood, sweat, and dirt. It's sometimes one of these moments that make you realize this wasn't just a battle of strategy, land, or belief. It was a brutal struggle for survival. On top of that, an all out fight to the death. But that's why we have Old Forester. Cheers. You feel that heat and that spice? It's not a rush, it's like a buildup. I like almost layering of flavors that come at you in waves, just like the salt on Little Round Top. Just when you think you felt the worst, another burst hits you, and even stronger. But this was only half of Lee's plan. To the right flank, more chaos was brewing. Have you ever heard of a place called the Devil's Den? The name alone should already let you know what this is all going to be about. It's rocky, uneven hellscape that has jagged boulders and narrow passages, make this a nightmare for any soldier. And on this day, this name lived it up. The Confederates surged through the rocky outcroppings, dodging bullets and scrambling up the rocks, while Union troops fired down upon them. The sun beat down on their back, and all they could feel was the rush, the frantic push to break through or die trying. Men would fall, and there would be no time to mourn and no time to think. Just the primal, instinctive need to just keep going. It's a lot to take in, I know, but so let's slow down for a second. Let's take another sip. That's the thing about Old Forester. It's complex. It doesn't reveal everything all at once. It lets you savor it layer by layer, just like the events of this day unfolded, hour by hour. From the frantic charges on the rocks to the last stands of Little Round Top. It was a day of relentless, unyielding conflict. But the Union held, barely, but with sheer grit and determination. They managed to keep the Confederates at bay. There was no clear victory, no triumphant cheer, just exhausted, haunted faces, and the knowledge that tomorrow the bloodshed will continue. So, here's to day 2. To the chaos, to the grit, to the resilience, and to Old Forester. A drink that knows a little thing or two about complexity. But don't think we're done here, guys. No, there's still one more day. And it might be the most decisive and haunting of all of them. Day 3, July 3rd, 1863. Pickett's charge. A desperate gamble that will leave an undeniable mark in American history. So make sure you're here with me, glass in hand, as we walk through the final chapter of this epic struggle. It's a story you don't want to miss. Until then, take care of yourselves, and as always, save the flavor. Cheers.